Good day, everyone. I am Jerome B. Malabanan, a geological engineering student at Batangas State University, the National Engineering University. And today I'll be presenting a scientific paper titled Application of High Precision Magnetic Measurement in the Exploration of Deep Fluorite Deposits in Ore Concentrations by Zhou Zhang and his colleagues. In this presentation, we'll explore how magnetic methods are applied in geological surveys, especially in detecting and analyzing deep-seated fluorides or bodies. This presentation will cover the fluorite deposit in Henan, China, the geological overview of the study area, the interpretation and inference of aeromagnetic anomalies, and the target area of delineation. Fluorite deposit in Henan, China. The fluorite mineralization in the Heyo area mostly occurred in the early Cretaceous of the Yanshan period, about 143 million years ago. The mineralization type is unique, belonging to the medium-low temperature hydrothermal fissuring type, and ore-bearing layers are mainly controlled by fault structures. The geological background of the Heyo area in western Henan has been relatively well studied. The exploitation of mineral resources in this area has continued for more than 30 years, contributing to the local social production and economic development. The subject of this study is the fluorite. Fluorite, a non-metallic mineral, is vital for metallurgy as a flair agent for ceramic, a glaze, and a nuclear energy as uranium enrichment. The slow magnetism of 15.57 times 10 raised to negative 5 SI unit makes a high-precision magnetic methods ideal for mapping vein-type deposit in fault zones. For geological overview of the study area, it would cover the following: stratigraphic characteristic, tectonic characteristic, magmatic rock characteristic, fluorite mine characteristic, and the geophysical characteristic of the area. For stratigraphic characteristic, the study area is located in the western Henan stratigraphic subregion of the North China stratigraphic region. The north is the western Henan stratigraphic subregion, including the Lushi-Mingan stratigraphic subarea, which belong to the typical southern margin area of the North China continental block, while the south is the North Xinling stratigraphic subregion. For tectonic characteristics, the study area is located at the intersection of the southern margin of the North China continental block and the North Xinling orogenic belt, where fault and fault structure are extremely prominent. Focusing further on the fluorite deposit in the study area, their distribution shows obvious regularity, mainly extending along the secondary faults on both sides of the Makuying fault. Magmatic rock characteristics. In the study area, magmatic rock activities are extremely frequent and intense. They are characterized by large-scale, multi-stage, and multi-cycle. All kinds of magmatic rocks are widely and well-developed, accounting for about 90% of the total area of the study area. Among these magmatic rocks, intrusive rocks are dominant, while the distribution of scale of volcanic rocks is slightly inferior. For the geological characteristic of the area, the density and magnetic differences of rocks are the basis for generating magnetic anomalies. Density characteristic in the area. The density of strata gradually increases from the younger to oldest geological ages. The Cenozoic strata are mainly sedimentary rocks such as clay and mudstone. With a low degree of cementation, the average density is 1.98 grams per cm cubed raised to negative 3, showing a significant density difference from the exposed Proterozoic strata. The average density of the Neopaleozoic strata is 2.60 grams per cm raised to negative 3, and that of the Mesozoic strata is 2.67 grams per cm negative 3. Both show medium high density characteristics. Magnetic characteristic in the area. Among the rock and ores in the area, fluorite has the lowest magnetic susceptibility, with a value of 15.57 times 10 raised to negative 5 SI unit. This low magnetic susceptibility is a key characteristic for identifying fluorite in geophysical survey. The interpretation and inference of aeromagnetic anomalies. This paper uses the integrated analysis of aeromagnetic data and geological data to improve the accuracy and reliability of mineral exploration. For the Heyo area, the researchers comprehensively analyzed the 16 geological overview, stratigraphic layout, and previous research results on the mineralization of mechanism of fluorite mine in this area, and then carried out a detailed discussion on the correlation between the process aeromagnetic anomalies and geological structure characteristics, stratigraphic rock types, and other information. In this aeromagnetic survey, a fixed-wing drone equipped with a cesium vapor magnetometer was used. Data were stored and processed on the onboard computer, with the differential GPS system ensuring spatial accuracy. As can be seen from this figure, the magnetic anomalies in the study area as a whole show the characteristic of high in the southwest and low in the northeast. The magnetic susceptibility value ranges from -750 to 750 NT, and the anomaly amplitude difference is 1500 NT. The anomaly morphology is locally trapped, with multiple peaks in both positive and negative anomaly areas, distributed in a strike-like or bedded-like shape, which is consistent with the direction of the specific distribution and the structural characteristic lines in this area. Macroscopically reflecting the regional stratigraphic and structural characteristics, it can be clearly seen from the reduction to the pole magnetic anomaly plan view that there are three magnetic anomaly areas in the work area, which are numbered LCO1, LCO2, and the GCO1 respectively. The LCO1 low magnetic anomaly area is located in the northeast of the study area. The Heiau rock mass and the Tashinamayu rock mass are mainly developed in the anomaly area, and is speculated that it is caused by low magnetic granite and Mesozoic strata. The LCO2 low magnetic anomaly area is located in the southwest of the study area. The main exposed strata are the Mesoproterozoic Huanping group, according to the magnetic parameters measured from the physical property as specimens in the study. It is speculated that the low magnetic force is caused by the Mesoproterozoic volcanic sedimentary rocks. The GCO1 high magnetic anomaly area is mostly found in the development area of the Pinyu Mountain rock mass and the Shiren Mountain rock mass, and it is speculated that it is mainly caused by a high magnetic granite and diorite. The negative anomaly in the middle of the study area and the positive negative anomalies in the southwest are likely caused by fault structures, consistent with magnetic horizontal derivative results. To further understand the magnetic field characteristic of the study area from a macro perspective, the reduced to pole magnetic anomaly data were subjected to analytical upward continuation processing. As a result, high-frequency local anomalies associated with shallow geological features diminish as the continuation height increases, while low-frequency anomalies generated by deeper, larger-scale magnetic bodies become more pronounced. This process enhances the resolution of deep geological structure, thereby allowing for a clearer representation of their spatial distribution and inherent characteristics. It was susceptibly continued upward by 500 meters, 1,000 meters, and 2,000 meters. As the continuation height increases, the magnetic intensity gradually decreases, and the range of the magnetic field bodies further shrinks. However, the boundaries of the abnormal bodies clearer, and the contrast between high and low magnetic anomalies become more significant. When the magnetic anomalies continue upward by 500 meters, the small-scale point strip-shaped magnetic anomalies in the north gradually disappear, but there are still traces of anomalies remaining, with reduced intensity, indicating that the field source of the anomalies are relatively shallow. When the magnetic anomaly is continued upward by 1,000 meters, the anomaly ranges of LCO1, LCO2, and GCO1 shrink. The position of the central field source changes and the intensity weakens to some extent. When the magnetic anomalies continue upward by 2000 meters, the anomaly morphologies of LCO1, LCO2, and GCO1 further contract, and the intensity gradually weakens. The LCO2 anomaly basically disappears. Analysis of magnetic anomaly characteristic of known fluorite mines. The fluorite mines in the area are mainly distributed within and around the intermediate acidic rock masses. They have relatively lower magnetism compared to the surrounding granite. Therefore, the distribution of fluorite mines is closely related to the magnetic anomaly distribution, especially in high-precision magnetic surveys. The anomaly reflection is more obvious, usually showing low anomaly traps. Most of the fluorite mine points are located in the area where the low magnetic granite is present and are also hosted in the fault-developed areas. The Chechun Major Fault Zone in the middle is the ore guiding structure for fluorite mines in the area. Magnetic anomaly model. The fluorite mines in this area have the lowest magnetism. Their low magnetic anomalies superimpose of the low magnetic anomaly background of the mineralized rock masses. Its low magnetism indicates a favorable type of mineralized granite. The combination of low magnetic susceptibility granite and the tectonically developed area constitutes a favorable mineralization area. Local anomalies are closely related to minerals. Most local anomalies are attributed to the piling of low magnetic rock masses in the tectonically developed areas, which is closely related to mineralization. Based on the in-depth understanding of the characteristic of fluorite mines in the study area and the establishment of geological geophysical prospecting model, they have identified and delineated two magnetic anomaly prospecting target areas with high exploration potential in the study area. First is the Y1 magnetic prospecting target area. This area is located in the transition zone at the edge of the magnetic anomaly intermediate acidic granite and is exposed on the surface, indicating the contact zone between the Heiau rock mass and the Tashinamayo rock mass. Second is the Y2 magnetic prospecting target area. This area is located in the extension area of the fluctuating zone of the magnetic anomaly boundary towards the northwest. The Zhejiang group strata and the Tashinamoya rock mass are exposed on the surface. To verify the predicted location of the fluorite ore deposit, in 2023 to 2024, four boreholes were completed in the Y2 target area. Among these boreholes are the ZK40401, ZK4042, ZK4043, and the ZK4044. In the Y2 target area, specifically, it intersected 2.3 meters of fluorite at a depth of 412 meters, shown in this figure, which matches a magnetic low of negative 150 NE and the F10 to F2 fault intersection, and additionally, borehole ZK13-1 dips westward with an inclination angle of approximately 12 degrees and reaches a depth of about 700 meters. In this borehole, one fluorite ore body was discovered within the depth range of 300 to 500 meters underground. This study reveals fluorite magnetic signatures in the Heiau, total magnetic field reduction to the pole, low anomalies directly aligned with the fault-controlled granites, validated by four boreholes with 100% ore discovery at 380 to 520 meters. The above-mentioned drilling engineering results indicate the effectiveness of the target areas delineated in the study. Meanwhile, it demonstrates that high-precision magnetic methods can provide important guidance for deep-seated or prospecting exploration in ore-concentrated area. And that's all for the application of magnetic method in detecting and analyzing deep-seated fluorite ore bodies.